me, which means mostly in dark colors. He'd be way more fashionable than me, and I'd wear shirts that say, proud to be his mother. His skin would be crafted with the finest melanin. My son would be created in the image of his ancestors' greatest contributions to a world that they knew they couldn't save. But one they never stopped trying to anyway. He'd be a king. I wouldn't be worthy of being his mother, but that wouldn't stop me from going in. This sheer excitement I get when I imagine braiding his hair back gets snatched from me when I realize that my son would be black. If I had a black son, I'd keep his fade shaved to a respectable level. I'd dress him in bright colors like soft blues and yellows and hope the world sees the spark in his spirit through his skin. I'd whisper my love for him to the wind in hopes that it would carry him back to me again and again. For as long as I've known black men, I've only seen them mask up to be admitted into spaces that claim to feel safer without them in attendance. I've only seen them brace themselves for the impact of their existence, knowing that they are a threat. Simply because they are living, I've only learned that for as much as I know them, I really don't know black men. I'd be terrified to raise one. When my partner suggested that we expand our family, I bought her a fish. When the fish died, I bought her 8 aquatic frogs and all the materials to keep them alive, and when they didn't make it, their slimy bodies were presented to her as the basic foundation for an argument on why we should never make babies. Too many black men have broken my heart, but I still love them. I wish that they'd say it was okay for me to admit this. Though my sexual preference has always been women, I still desire that uplifting that comes solely from black men, black men. I wish I could tell you that I'll never be your competition, that I would never stand in the way of you winning, that I want for you the same love, joy, and peace that I want for black women. I wish I could say that I'll never be your enemy, that there will always be a place for you at my table as long as you can handle a little sarcasm and some accountability. I think my love is worth it. We both know what hurt is, and so I'm hoping that we can offer each other what the whole world fears is our greater purpose. Hating you would be taking the fast and easy route to my own destruction. And if I've learned something, then I know that my success is tied to your progression with all that you've been through. Your greatest ally has always been black women. Don't you ever let them tell you different. Black men hold me accountable. Teach me to love you in the way that makes you feel the most powerful, and in return, I will offer you freedom. When the whole world has its knee on your neck, notice how black women also stop breathing. We have always been in your corner, and we will always be your greatest supporters. If you can let us live beside you,